All right. Hey, thanks for tuning in, all of you who are out on the World Wide Web today. We are talking about our Summer Surge program. The whole idea of this surge is to try to get a little bit of excitement, a little bit of energy in a time where a lot of agents really aren't doing that much, and that's the summertime. You know, everybody deserves a vacation. That's wonderful. But a lot of agents, when the weather gets hot, 90 degrees, they just decide to slow down and do nothing. That's the time when we want to put it in high gear, and this is going to start the program. So thanks for participating. Again, we have these on Monday mornings at all the offices, and I believe on Tuesday evening at the Carytown office if you'd like to get to a live presentation. But for now, hey, we're going web-based, and I'm glad you're here. So here's the idea. The first thing we want to do is focus on communicating with our past clients and with our database or our center of influence. We're going to try to influence the people that care about us and educate and motivate those people to actually refer business to us. You know, we're trying to build a business based on referrals. Wouldn't it be great if you had 15, 20, 30, or 100 people out there that would keep their ear to the ground and really look for referrals for your business? That's what we're trying to do. It doesn't happen by chance. I guess it can, but it doesn't happen as well if you just hope for it. You have to do something to try to educate and motivate these people in order to help you and help your business. So what we're talking about today in week one of the Summer Surge is to try to reach out through the mail and get some propaganda or something in front of these people that shows that you care about them. It also shows and lets them know that you're still in the business and lets them know that you're eager to receive their referrals and you're going to work hard to justify the confidence that they have in you. So, a couple things we want to do. I'll start off with something we call the confession letter. All of these things are going to be found when you look at this email that you use to get on this webinar or whatever this thing is. You're going to have some attachments that will enable you to see all these documents that we have here. One is the confession letter. So if you're like me, maybe there are some people in your database or past clients that you haven't kept in touch with as well as you need to, but you'd like to reunite with them. This confession letter could be a great thing to send out. Some of you have seen this, but maybe never used it. You know, it says, working with you in the past was really enjoyable for me, and I'm glad I could be of service. I must apologize, however, that I haven't stayed in as close contact with you as I would like. Recently, I made a commitment to run my business exclusively by referral. And it goes on. You can amend this document. You can do whatever you want to do. But this would be a great thing to send out to a lot of people. So this can really help you establish the relationship. If you're new to the business, and a lot of you maybe you don't have any past clients, I attached a new to the business letter that would be something you could send out. Some of you have already done this, but this would be something to announce that you're going with Hometown Realty, that you're excited to be in the business, and can sort of establish this client care program. The whole idea is to be in communication with these people so that they know that you care about them. What I like to do whenever I send a letter like this out, rather than make it a form letter, I like to handwrite a PS at the bottom of this. Hey, Bob, really enjoyed seeing you last week at the baseball game. Or, I saw on Facebook that you guys took a great vacation to Mexico. Hope that was enjoyable. Something like that, just to show them that I'm watching, that I'm caring, and that I'm reaching out to them, maybe taking that extra step in our relationship, and they know that I'm going to take those extra steps when it's time to work with their referrals or to work with them on selling a property. So those are two great things that can help establish the relationship. So once you have it going, just a one and done doesn't cut it. You need to try to stay in touch with these people so that your name will be at the forefront of their mind. Again, that they know that you care. And so how we do that by several different ways. Some of you know this, but these are some cards that come from Buffini. These are, as one with a flower, one with a bike, and a guy climbing a mountain or something. But it doesn't really matter. The card's not all that important. It's the thought of a handwritten note. How many of you got a handwritten note last week? Last month, last year? Not many. This is going to stand out. It's going to show and really convey the message that you care. Okay? If you don't know what to write, it doesn't have to be but one or two sentences. Bill, hey, just thought I would check in. Hope you're off to a great start to the summer. Hope our paths cross soon. Something like that. Just send it and out we go. here's what we're going to do for you for the summer surge. As many of these as you want to write this week, we're going to take care of the postage for you. If you write these, address them, and give them to your office administrator between now and Friday, we're going to put the stamps on them and we'll mail them. We're going to record how many of these we send out as a company. Our goal is 3,000. We want to really reach out and show people that Hometown Realty agents really care and are really taking the extra step. So I hope you can participate in that. So as many of these as you want to send out this week, we'll stamp them and send them out. Try to break the bank with that if you want to. All right, let's look at a couple other things. This is what we call an item of value. Brian Buffini talks about a client appreciation program, and this is a big part of that. What we want to do is send out something every month, or maybe even every other month, that could have some value to your clients. This is one example and a good one to start off with, and I've attached this. But it talks about why I work by referral and what are some things that I can do for you before, during, and after the sale. It'd be a good idea to read this because this really summarizes what the Client Appreciation Program is all about. We've also attached a cover letter with this. And again, you don't have to use this exactly, but you can modify this and send these two together. And then each month or every other month, you can send something like this to your clients. And if they get this every month or every other month and they get a handwritten note, maybe once a quarter, and you call them on the phone once a quarter, and you go by and see them, they see your real estate signs, maybe you run into them somewhere, now we're really doing it. Now they're seeing you in the forefront of their mind, and they're going to start sending referrals to you. I can tell you, I've been doing this pretty strictly. I guess I've been in the business 22 years. I really got on this sort of referral-based thing maybe 15 years ago. And it's been worth, gosh, I don't even know, a lot of money to me. And it's really helped me just continue to grow and be able to thrive in the real estate business. And I think it'll do the same for you. So take a look at this stuff and see if you can get on the program of sending out that monthly item of value every month. So what do? I subscribe to the Buffini thing. I think that costs $130 or something a month. You get the note cards, you get this. That's a great thing. If you don't want to do that, well, you can maybe write your own letter or item of value. One of the things I attached was just a summer letter that I quickly wrote. This is not going to win the Pulitzer Prize, but it is a good thing that you can send out. It talks about the inventory that's available out there right now and how fast the market is moving. So, this might be something you could send out, and you could write something like this periodically and send this out. I would say this, at least send out some kind of item of value or a letter like this at least once a quarter to everybody in your database. I like monthly better than that, but once a quarter will probably get it done. I also included something that I've been doing. I send these out. These are some cards that I've partnered up with Mike Hall at Town First Mortgage. And they design these things. You send them the pictures out of the MLS. They pretty much take care of everything else. They only cost 25 cents a piece. That's in the mailbox for that. That's postage, the design, everything. And they're really nice. I think I can't remember which one I sent you and attached to you, but it would be in partnership with either Mike or with Kenny Fryman or with Jay Thompson, one of the Town First folks. But we send these around the listings and the sales that we make, as well as send them to into our database periodically as well. We want those people to know that, hey, we are selling homes. We're active in the business. We do some social media stuff, but we also do this good old-fashioned postcard thing. So I would certainly encourage that. So here's where we got to go from here. I need you to get on this. I need you to send the notes. I need you to talk to your Town First person about helping you with some of these. If you haven't sold a house, you could, and you're going to be holding something open, maybe you could send some of these out around an open house as well. That wouldn't be a bad idea. Even if you wanted to send something out, you could talk to a listing agent and see if they'd be okay with you maybe partnering up or sending out something that maybe had your name, and you could just say, hey, the company sold it. So that would be good as well. So for next week, what we're going to do is we're going to talk a lot about open houses and the way to do a perfect open house, really try to pair people up with the agents that are willing to do open houses with those people that have an inventory to be held open. But we're also going to do an agent caravan, and this is going to be great. If you've got a listing that's been on the market for longer than it should be and it hasn't sold yet, talk to your manager about getting that on the agent caravan. Right after this meeting, next week at the office. So say 9:30 or 10 o'clock next Monday. The group is going to go out and look at these houses. So you're going to be able to get 8, 9, 15 agents into the listing. That's going to be impressive to your seller. It's also going to allow you to get some great feedback on price, on condition, on whatever else, on your marketing strategy, and allow that seller to say, hey, hometown agents are active. They're doing everything they can to sell my house and sell other houses. So we want you to participate in that. Really, that's about it. We've got, I guess we have 6 weeks. We're going to go hard for 3 weeks. We're going to take the 4th of July week off. Then we're going to get back on it for 3 more weeks. We're going to do a lot of fun stuff. It's not going to be stressful. This isn't rocket science. The whole idea is to give you a little kick in the butt and get you out and doing the things you know you're supposed to be doing. Maybe you pick up a couple tips along the way. You know, think of this. If you could sell 3 or 4 extra houses this summer, boy, what would that do for your income? What would that do for your family? I mean, that's exciting to me. So let's get out there and really work while everybody else is sleeping. Thanks a lot. For Mike, Todd, Rodney, and I, we really appreciate everything you do. And if you have any questions, feel free to give me a shout. My cell phone is 244-1022, and here's to your success. Thank you.